Yeah. I know. There you go, good girl. And that's just her going back to her favorite toy. So she's interested in the chase, but not overly. She's more interested in that. Yeah, you like that. But she plays some pretty forceful tug. I like how she's very deliberately engaging in a game with me. Her brain's on, and she's thinking through a lot of stuff. She is super social. With her, I would really work on establishing a good relationship and a willing partnership from the beginning because of her levels of confidence. If she decides that she doesn't really need you or you're not really that interesting, or there's other things in the environment that are more advantageous to her, I think this puppy will blow you off if you haven't done your work there, which you really should be doing with any dog, honestly. But it's not a puppy I would get lazy or half-ass that, because she's very smart and she's very confident, and while she wants that relationship, it'll be easy to establish one. She's super social and she's super engaged. She brings a lot to the table on her own, and she's not gonna necessarily need you. So I would recommend just curbing a lot of problems before they even start by just doing the decent amount of work that I would recommend anyone do with any dog, but not shortcutting that. Do the work, establish a good relationship with her so that this level of confidence and presence and self-possession is working with you rather than over here on an island, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Good girl. Good girl. You're a very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what you think about smells. And I do think this puppy would be a sport prospect also. She has enough drive. Oh, she likes that. She likes that a lot.
Yeah, she's licking it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very, and she's tracking it. She says, I really like this toy too. But ooh, that does smell good because I moved it. That's a thinking scratch there. You see that a lot with especially beginner dogs in scent work. She's pounced on it, she's bitten it. She's a driving little dog. If whoever has her did sport work with her, they would want to work on her persistence and focus, because she can be very persistent like with this toy, but she can also be a little distractible. So that would just be something to work on. Building slowly over time is not a problem with an 8-week-old puppy by any means. But the whole litter is a little bit like that. Little, like you said, a little ADHD, just a little tiny bit. So if you did want to do sport work with her, just build that. Yeah. But she's definitely got the drive for it. She is a drivey little girl, and she has the confidence. Ultra confident. Ultra, like, okay in herself. Novel approach to problem solving, but she did it. Okay, let's see, now that she's figured that out a little bit, let's see what she does. There's food on this, that's why it's messing her up. And this is what's a little unique about her focus. She is very focused on this project, but she's getting so locked into certain aspects of it that it's coming across as distractibility, but because it's taking her away from her core goal, because she's hyper focusing on a micro element of it, but she's very focused. It's just unusual. She's going to have a really interesting problem-solving strategy that you'll get to know the more you work with her. She's very persistent, unsurprisingly. She hasn't asked for help yet. There must be some food on the bottom of this dish from the other puppies because she keeps going to that. Okay, I'm going to show her later. And she's hyper-focusing on the scent, and it's causing her brain to go offline. So this is what you would have to work with as a performance dog. That's where her weakness would be. But I think there's so much strength there, it would be well worth working through that. And she's super persistent. Because that wasn't her asking for help, that was her scenting. And this right here, this is what I mean about she has the capacity to exist on her own little island. Good girl. You want to check that? She was against scenting. I just took the opportunity. Because she does get so focused and she is fine problem solving on her own. Her partnering, her inherent innate partnering is a little bit low. And that's not a bad thing. It's just something to know. It does make her, once she's seen, you see what I mean? It's workable.
Yeah, she saw you open it, and then she's like, okay, maybe I should ask for help.
Ask for help. And this is why I say just do the relationship building, and you're not going to have any problems with that. Don't do the relationship building, and that other side is going to win out, and then you will have problems because of her level of confidence and self-okayness. And a less confident, less totally secure in herself puppy would ask for help quicker. She's like, I'll eventually figure this out on my own.
Yeah.
I don't quote unquote need you. But I just saw that it is beneficial to me and it's helpful to this whole situation if I partner with you. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can easily build it. So it's you would find that working with most dogs of this level of drive and self-confidence. And a lot of sport people prefer this because they're going to bring lifelong that same level of drive and self-confidence into everything they do. So it's a huge strength. And you need to know that from the beginning when you're working with them, training them. Because otherwise, you're going to have more dog than you can handle, if that makes sense. You got to be equal to the task with this dog, which is awesome. She's a very cool dog. I'm kind of drooling a little bit, honestly, at this moment. Like, it's the kind of dog that I like. I like this a lot. You know, for years and years I did search and rescue, and this was the kind of personality we would select for because they're not going to stop when the going gets tough. Like, you know, you're searching at 3 a.m. in the rain and the snow and it's miserable. A lot of dogs are like, no, I'm done, I'm tired. This dog, she's still working. No problem. But that's a lot of dog to live with and manage and channel. Good girl, you did good. But see how much she's like connecting with me, and it's just because I worked with her and I'm engaging with her, and that's I'm doing like, good girl, super minimum. Hi. And she wants the thing that's going to make her easy is how social she is, how much she wants that social connection. If she were super independent and had these attributes, I would still really like her, but she would be a much more challenging dog.
Yeah, she'll be a Desiree only dog.
Oh yeah, that's I really like those kinds of dogs. You go see it? Good girl. Yeah, good job. Good job. Where did you see it? What was it? Oh, yeah. Good job. And again, she got a little distracted with that, but I was able to really quickly channel her back into the thing that I wanted her to be thinking about. that I needed to do that little maneuver. Again, if you're working with her for sports or any type of high level training, these are the things you'll want to do. And you see how easy it is.
Yeah.
But you also see how quickly she gets distracted. It's not a problem. It's just something to put on your priority list. Because this dog has a ton of potential. And you just wouldn't want to lose any of that. Oh, what have you got there? She's like, oh, you have something new. Oh, I'm gonna chase my tail. Come here. Come here. I want you here where it's safe so you don't get scared. Let's look at this thing. Wow. And I really amped that up because I wanted to see what she would do with that because she is so confident.
Mm-hmm.
I like that she's taken a moment to consider. She's not afraid of this. She's sniffing it. She's thinking about it. What's this? What's this? What is it? Good girl. What is it? She also noticed the handle.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's what she's fixating on.
Yeah.
What is that? What's it doing? She really wants to go see it, but she's not quite brave enough. Good girl. You want to go see it? Now here's where I don't want to throw her in over her head. I made that hard on purpose. If you're out in a situation and you see her get into this, give her a minute because I bet you she gets over it. But if I throw her in, then she's going to start actively resisting it. And it's going to be even scarier. She's really conflicted right now. Good girl. Yeah, I'm not going to push you. I'm just getting my hand under your feet so that you can launch yourself if you decide you want to. Yeah, there she goes. Good girl. Good, there's the shake off. Good girl. And now I'm gonna release the umbrella and let her do this on her own. Ideally, it wouldn't have hit the can. And she's fine. Incredibly confident dog. Good girl. Yay, you were so brave. You were a rock star. Yeah, look at that. That's right. That's very smart. That's very smart. You were really brave. You conquered that dragon. You did. I saw you. I saw you do it. Very smart little girl. Very smart little girl. Do you want to come live with me in Chai and make my life total hell? Because the two of you together would. I like this puppy.